Hello. Relaxed morning, and then I went on to the AMA to have a little look and see what's going down in AMA town, and lo and behold, found some cool things to talk about. What is it? It's Monday, just so you know when I'm answering. Monday the 14th, gonna go train legs soon, so before I go and train legs, I thought we'd have a little discussion. Listen, I love these kind of questions, that's why I thought I'd do this today. And it's not really just questions, it's kind of just like vague talks, but really interesting stuff, like, because I like talking about things that aren't just bodybuilding, so when you guys come with anything regarding, you know, other activities or other interests, then that's always fun. Of course, I'm here to answer things bodybuilding as well if you get stuck with that. But yeah, as you know, like on the last video, been playing God of War. I sunk a few more hours into that. Last night, had a cheat meal, well, I had a cheat evening, cheat day basically yesterday. So obviously now we're 33 days out for the Olympia. We're getting close, So that's why I'm keeping myself occupied with the games and stuff. Playing Call of Duty. You can probably hear the PS5 in the background on charge mode. I've got this like extension fan on it, which makes it stay cooler, because the PS5, if any of you have got it, you'll notice it gets really hot. So it's well worth getting one of these. Bonus tip, this has nothing to do with the video, but it's a tip for you. Get one of these fans, Amazon.com, and save your PlayStation from turning into a fire pit. So I just wanted to answer a few things, because these are all kind of relative to each other. Someone asked me, actually, I don't know if you recall, on Thursdays, when not deep in prep, I often go to my friend's house, my friend Arjuna. Arjuna is a fellow owner of our shirt company, Louis Arjuna. There's me, him, and Louis. If any of you are interested, you want to see the shirts, you've probably seen us wearing them, Louis Arjuna. So anyway, someone basically said, I believe I saw you watching an anime in a theatre. Is that your home theatre? No, it's not. It's Arj. Arj's got more cake, more money than me, but I would love to have one day. That would be the ultimate dream. He literally has like a home theatre, like and I don't mean like just a system. I mean a separate room that you go in, soundproof, the proper built-in cinema projector, 4K sound system, recliner chairs, actual cinema chairs. There's 5 of them with cup holders. That's where I was, and I miss going there. And once the Olympia's out of the way, I'll be there often again, because he's one of my best friends. He's the homie, I tell you. It's nothing like it. So Thursday nights normally, like when I'm not in prep, I'd have something to eat at his, because he's a really good chef. Me, him, and Louis would just chill, relax in that room and watch a film. The films we kind of watch as well, like Arj is really into like grotesque stuff, or like anything that's got witchcraft, paganism, like dark stuff. And you know, in the comfort of that room, you can sit there and whatever you watch in there, you can keep to yourself, you know, safe. It's like you can watch twisted, tormented stuff and no one's going to judge you because you're in your own space. So that's that. Arj is also the one that collects all the action figures from the 80s. So he's got all of the Ninja Turtles, all of the Spawn, Tom McFarlane items, Mad Max, Berserk. So if you like Berserk, he's got all the Berserk figure, like the tall figure. He's got a Zod from Berserk. He's got a Guts and a Griffith like this big. He's got he's got everything. Like, it's just crazy. So I will do a video on YouTube at some point of that room, just to show you guys, because we did plan on doing some videos from in there just to show you, and it will be tremendous. So it's well worth it. So yeah, to answer the question on that, that is where we go. In regards to that specifics of what kind of gear, I'll actually have to do a video on that, because I haven't asked him. I don't think even he knows. I think he just paid someone to come and install everything and have it set up so it's ready to rock. But it's amazing, honestly. It's such a chill place, so good. Just you and the boys just chilling out and having a great time. This one's funny because someone's asking, why do you take baths? Do you also take showers? I shower more often than a bath. The only time I have a bath is if I've got like a lot of time free, like in the evening, like a rest day where I haven't trained and there's no like plans for the evening, because for me it's more of a relaxation thing. So I'll have a bath like someone would have a jacuzzi or someone would have a massage. Like for me it's just like respite and chill. I don't think they're very good for getting clean, because you're just sitting in your own crap. And I'll be honest, like every time I have a bath, I find that when I do sweat after the bath, like if I train or something, I smell more than if I had a shower. So a bath is definitely inadequate compared to a shower, but a bath is just nice to just lay in. And sometimes I've got this wood thing that goes across the bath that kind of can rest your phone on and just watch some stuff. So it's like being in bed but being in water that's warm, and that's the only reason I do it. I don't do it for like muscle aches. I don't take no salts in there and try and actually do recovery or anything. Purely just for leisure, just to chill out and just have a nice sink in the bath, lad. And if you wonder why some people say bath and some people say bath, it's where it depends where you are from in England. I'm from south, like towards London, so we say bath. If you're from up north, like Jamie the Giant Joe Howe, they say bath, and that's the difference on that one, just to clear that up as well as a little bonus answer. My Twitch channel, someone's asking about, they're saying, James, what am I missing on your Twitch channel? What do you got going on there? Not a lot really. I stream games, like, and I won't lie, sometimes I'm very conversational with the audience if I'm playing certain games. So like if I'm playing Call of Duty or something, I'll have the chat up and I'll have the odd, you know, conversation. But a lot of the time when I play a game, I like to be immersed. It's more that I'm just streaming so people can watch what I'm doing, and if I'm playing with friends, talking to friends and just chatting crap and shit, you know, just having a laugh. So it's just another way to kind of hang out. And really more so, it's that the people in the chat who are in the Twitch, they all talk to each other, so they're kind of like mates. I have a Discord as well. The majority of the people that are in my Twitch are also in Discord, so they kind of have made friendships online. Obviously what started as a bodybuilding community solely now has kind of expanded to outside of that as well, so it's just cool. I'm currently, obviously, I am streaming God of War, but that's like a no commentary playthrough, so I'm not talking, I'm not replying to people. I haven't even got my face on a webcam. I'm literally just playing the game so you can see it in all its beauty. When I'm playing Call of Duty, I've got my face in the corner and I'm like, you can see me acting all angry and swearing and getting killed, and that's it really. I did used to do some workouts on there, but the problem with that was just getting DMCA'd, so not getting like copyright or whatever it is. But if you want to come and watch the Twitch, man, I appreciate it. And you know, if you got Amazon Prime, it's a free sub, kind of helps me out. Come over. Obviously any games that are coming out, I do stream. The reason that I did a simple stream with this is because I'm playing on PS5 and I haven't actually got my Streamlabs set up with my setup at home. I used to, but when I moved everything around, I haven't reconnected it, so I'm streaming directly from the PlayStation, where I haven't even put a camera on it or anything. But I feel like a game like that deserves to just be streamed in all its glory rather than my face in the middle being like, I think it's best of both anyway. Are you still keeping up with your rollerblading? Any injuries yet? Have you picked up any tricks? I am still rollerblading, but quite honestly, because it's winter time, it's cold, I'm close to the Olympia and my mind shift is a little bit focused now on just making sure the energy reserves I have go into the training. Not that there's anything wrong with skating, I have no problem with that, but I'm actually looking forward to being able to do it a bit more consistently rather than like choppy, like the odd day here and there. I feel like you don't really learn if you're doing the odd day here and there. You know, I'd love to get back up to Bay 66, the skate park that's on my YouTube channel, when I have the chance. But you know, Christmas is coming, end of the year, Olympia's coming. It's just a busy time, isn't it? It's just a busy time where you don't really get much free time, and if you do, you end up just laying in bed. Because I tell you something as well, where it's getting dark early now, that really like makes me sleepy, so my energy levels are just like compared to what they used to be, nowhere near as energetic as I used to be. But once, you know, spring and summer starts coming around, man, I'm like, let's go, and I love it. I love being proactive. So yeah, I suppose all it is right now, I'm just kind of just like easing along. That's that really. In regards to what the goal is with skating, like, is it to be like excellent? Is it to be amazing? I don't know. I take everything like as a daily thing, you know, like with bodybuilding in the beginning when I started, I never thought too far ahead. I always just thought about now, like do the best you can now at what you can do within your capabilities and within your abilities. And then, you know, in time your skill and your ability can expand, you end up doing more things. So with the tricks and stuff, yeah, I have my eye on some things I want to be able to do. I don't know if you're familiar with that skating terms, but one thing I always found really scary to do is jumping on rails and doing like top sides. Right now I'm happy to like jump in normally and just do a regular grind, but scared to do quite a lot of grinds. So there's honestly, like, if you were to ask me how many tricks I want to learn, like, it's a massive list, huge list. Will I ever get there? I don't know. Depends on what bodybuilding has, you know, in store for me. It's funny, I was having this conversation with my friend Dino yesterday, like, and we'll all relate to this, how forever shifting your mindset is, and how, you know, from one day to the next things can be fleeting or very stable, like how you are. There's certain objectives in life that remain and there's certain ones that come and go. And the bodybuilding one, you know, before I did the preps for the shows this year, I was in a position where mentally I was like, man, I maybe like done the best I can. Maybe there's no more in me. I don't think I can do much better. And then you have like a successful, what I consider a successful season, where I see visible improvement, and also I found a method that I feel much more comfortable doing that's less tiresome. Combine those two things, you're like, wow, there's still more in me. So I said to like my friend Dean, I was like, you know, beginning of the year, I was like, man, I don't know if I'll do another show for quite a while. I think I need a good break. And then obviously I was in the gym training, I think it was like yesterday or the day before. I think it was yesterday actually it was. I was training with him and I was like, man, I'm like motivated again. Like, I'm looking forward to an off season and seeing what improvements can be made, which I lost that for a while because I was like, I don't think I have much more to give. And then, I don't know, sometimes you just unlock something in you and feel more confident. I suppose what I'm trying to say is you can't always feel truly positive or able. It's okay not to always feel capable. You come and go. And I think a really important thing for situations like that is your surroundings and who you're around. And it only takes someone that you believe in or have a lot of trust towards to say something supportive to bring you out of that, or even just to do something and then look back at it and go, wow, that's actually better than I expected, which is what happened to me this year with the shows. You know, I didn't know how I was going to look getting up on stage. Got on stage, surpassed my expectations of the physical look. Just to see that, I was like, wow, I'm like more confident for that. So I suppose that goes on to the last thing I was going to talk about. It's just like, how do I feel going into the Olympia? You know, what's the expectations and stuff? I don't really have any. I'm just like, some people say that this is stupid, but I'm just happy to be there because I can't control anything other than that. So I'm happy to be there, and what I will do in the meantime is control how hard I'm working, how smart I'm working, and what I look like. And then what will be will be. I think you can only actually analyze something after the fact. It has to have happened for you to be able to analyze it truly. In the lead up to it, it'd be silly of me to overanalyze, because I think overanalysis is something that stalls people along the way. You know, if you're too concerned, too objective, where do you draw the line in being in the moment and having fun? Like, because for me, bodybuilding's always meant to be about having fun and doing what you enjoy. The getting in the gym and lifting the weights in a matter that you enjoy lifting. Like, not doing the weights because so and so said that's the most productive way or the best way. It's about you enjoying it. Like, I can't go in the gym and do exercises I don't enjoy just because it's going to mean I have a better physique. I always try to adapt my sessions, fit around what I enjoy in order to get a better physique. You know, granted, you're going to have to make a few adjustments along the way as you see your body progress or not progress. But we were saying this yesterday, myself and Dean, like, I flat bench yesterday, and a lot of people are like, you shouldn't flat bench. But one of the most important components towards training is the desire to improve that lift, or to commit to that lift, to do that lift. So you can pick the best exercise in the world and you can tell me to do it, but if I have no desire or passion towards that lift, my effort towards it will be suboptimal. And a suboptimal approach, even if it is the best exercise, is not going to yield as good a result as someone or myself doing an exercise that I love, that perhaps is, you know, 90% of the benefit of the other exercise, but I can adhere to it because I like doing it. I can give to it because I enjoy the progress and the process. And I would say that in the long run, this is where bodybuilding and life go hand in hand, like decision making. In the long run, if you're able to do something you enjoy that yields, you know, a 90% feedback response, like a good result, versus something that you don't enjoy that's 100, the burnout of the thing you don't enjoy, mathematically by the end of the year you'd probably miss so many opportunities that it wouldn't equate to 100% anyway. So you might as well do what you can do and that you enjoy, I suppose I'm trying to say. In general, like, yeah, you could look at your program and on paper someone could say, yeah, you shouldn't be doing this, you should be doing this, but if that is atrocious to you in regards to how it feels or the enjoyment factor, it's not going to get followed anyway. I remember Phil Heath was saying, like, condiments on food. Some people are like really anal, like about cutting out condiments on their food for a prep. He was always like, well, if it gets me to eat the food, that's better than not eating the food because there's no condiments. And it's kind of the same thing to some degree. I'm going to get myself ready for the gym. Annika's just messaged, I tell you a little something that you guys need to do if you work from an office. Download WhatsApp on your computer because it makes life so much easier. If you need to send any details across someone, you can just copy and paste a lot easier on a PC than you can on a phone. I don't think it's healthy. I don't like looking at this small screen. This thing jars me, so I'd much rather work from my home setup. But anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. I know, like, I do ramble off a bit, but I feel like some of these things are important and worth saying. And I did want to answer those questions because I saw them lingering in there, and I noticed that I didn't answer them yet. So I'll keep you posted. Do please come check out my YouTube. Do come check out Twitch if you want to. Like I said, the shed is here. Obviously, I'm on Instagram, Hollingshead89, where obviously I have apparel and stuff for sale. It's all in my bio. Thank you for tuning into AMA. Again, don't just check out my videos, please check out the other gentlemen as well. They're probably more knowledgeable than me. I think, like I said, between us, I think you can't really go wrong. You'll be able to extract what you need, and as you will. Just thank you again for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Keep those questions coming in, really enjoyed that. Have a good day, and I'll see you again with another video for AMA. Peace and love.